Off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking it about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the MVP of the National Football League in 2003, also a 3-time Pro Bowler from Alcorn State, Steve McNair.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
So the Barons looking at a 1st and 10 as they get ready to go. Here's a carry for the fullback. That's Anthony Sherman across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
And that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Now McNair off the play fake. He gets it inside of Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
49 yards. I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McNair toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, McNair.
Oh, come on, man. That was a fucking interception.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down. So the first catch for Jerry Rice, always fun to talk about. His career stats, Charles, they're so good. He leads in so many categories that we can't even get to them all.
Yeah, what do they say? He combines ridiculous statistical supremacy with crazy longevity. How about this? Most receptions, yards, touchdowns, just to name a few of the accolades.
Come on now.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, McNair. Johnson with a completion over the middle.
Man, come on,
and
bro.
Brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. This is Bettis on the draw.
Oh, no. Come on, bro.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 12-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
2nd quarter now. It's Brooklyn in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 11. throw on second down, Steve McNair. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second. And finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Morton Anderson now for the extra point.
Let's go, let's go.
And it's
All right,
good to make it 7-0. A 10-play drive.
Gotta get this real quick. Gotta get this real quick. Run it back. Take it to the house. To the motherfucking house, baby.
Gano now following the touchdown. He'll kick it away.
Let me get that. Let me get that.
Fielded right around the 8.
Oh!
A good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
Axel Jackson,
the
baby.
reigning MVP of the National Football League in his third season now from Louisville. It's Lamar Jackson.
And his task in this situation is making sure that his team knows that there's a sense of urgency, yet somehow still stays calm. Because your natural impulse, your first possession is not until the second quarter, is you got to attack right away. Throw something big at them right away. Yeah, you got to move the ball, but maybe...
Run the speed! Oh, come on!
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Robert Mathis able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage. Not a great start.
You ain't want none, bro. You ain't want none.
Take this one up to the 35-yard line. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. He can run for it, and he will. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. Man, Lamar Jackson, we all know it, but he is just so elusive with the football.
I don't care how many times you go through tackling drills at practice and how many different situations you put guys in practice. It's not the same as trying to get Lamar Jackson on the ground. He forced 42 missed tackles last year. That's twice as many as any other quarterback in the NFL. To your point, very difficult to get him down. Partner, you know, when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass.
You got to burn some of this time. I forgot that damn thing. Oh, no, I did not.
So that'll back them up 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with second and goal coming up. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
I don't play with no field goal, baby.
As the first half is winding down, and his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Nah, I ain't gonna tie it up. I got plenty of time.
So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple of ways, partner, because they've been shut out up into this point. So now at least they go into the locker room, and Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to him a little bit. And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
Well, they got down 7-zip. They said,
yeah, baby.
2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Oh, give me that.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Y'all ain't getting this shit. Y'all ain't getting this shit. Oh, come on!
That's Gonzalez.
Can't anybody gonna call the flag?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard
Come
line.
on, man. Y'all act like I'm Dallas or something.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, baby.
Off down near the 5.
Yeah, baby. Oh!
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
7.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive. It's a quick first down.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Keep this clock up. Get this win.
Ingram.
Oh, come on,
right
bro.
At midfield. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing
Look
this
at him.
game
Look
now
at him.
at
Look
their
at
pace.
him.
This is ball control football.
Almost broke that shit,
sustained
too.
runs, taking their time and making it work.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. This is Ingram. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
We're punishing them, boy.
Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Would you say this offense is
Thinking on them, boy.
No
Yeah.
trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to the end zone real fast.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. He'll have another first down and more. And down to the 19-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Ooh, how the hell you run into your
He's
own
immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Do that? Come on, big man. You got to run. Gotta move that big ass. You got to run, Bam. You got to run.
I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
On 2nd down now. It's Ingram.
Man, come
just a couple
on.
yards there down to the 17.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now it's Ingram. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Nah, player. Running back time. Bread and butter play.
Back now in Miami. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Back now in Miami. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Nothing open downfield. He
thought I was going to run that shit. I ran that
And Brandon,
shit.
this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. 1-yard touchdown reception. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, they'll take over. 1st down and 10.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
Out of pepper that child that ball.
In the beginning, a great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
To throw on 2nd down. McNair in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. They'll dump this complete to the bus. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Come on, fellas. We got to hold them. We got to
So it's our
hold them.
visitors with the football as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. So now let's look at the situation. They do have all 3 timeouts remaining, so barring a 1st down, they could conceivably get the ball back.
So now it's all about defense and stopping the clock. Don't give up any yardage, right? Use your timeouts. And your offense always practices going downfield without timeouts. You know, those 2-minute drills, most of them are run in practice without the benefit of timeouts and want to make it as tough a situation as possible. They're in it right now.
The 14-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, they'll run with Ingram. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10.
At the 11-yard line.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Throwing now is Jackson. And it's caught. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
His guys take over 1st and 10.
The situation for him offensively as follows. Down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. The 14-time Pro Bowler Tony Gonzalez, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. McNair, throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second.
That's caught inside the 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
That's good.
From the gun, McNair. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily...
No, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Now that was bullshit. That was bullshit. How the hell he was trying? That's fucking bullshit.
Step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if you're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, you have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that in Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions. And hold the phone now. This game isn't over yet.
Not at all. Now, get the football back. That's the first thing. However you do it, get the ball back and then manipulate the clock with your offense because you've got to get the ball into the end zone.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the Coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson to throw. And going deep for Hill. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown.
How you do that, kid?
46 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Another one in the bag.
Now to kick this one away.
Another one in the bag. Bag it up.
Fielded just outside the goal
done,
line.
son.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
So now the story changes. Trailing in this one now. The time, a huge factor. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a 1st down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Spike that ball.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down.
Baby. 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 Baby.
So they will, in fact, hold on to the
That's a
football.
wrap.
All
That's
right, you
a
did it.
game,
You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Thank y'all for watching. That's the end. Good night. Love you, Big Block out. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe, like, follow, all that good stuff. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Love you. Have a good night.